Next we'll have a look at songo and salsa drumming. This is a little bit different to all of the samba and bossa stuff we've looked at so far because we're not actually using that samba ostinato figure on the bass drum and hi-hat going. We actually do something a little bit different, which I'll show you in a second, but this is kind of salsa and songo drumming here. Okay, you can see that the bass drum is playing 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and, okay? Or if you were to do it over a bar of like kind of half that speed, it would be 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. And it certainly can be played that slow and written that way. In fact, very often it is. But I'm just going to teach you this stuff in 16ths. So let's think of that pattern as a 16th note figure. What the bass drum is doing is it's not playing on beat 1 or 3. It's playing 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and. Okay, it doesn't quite work if you do put the bass drum on 1 and 3. Now, it definitely doesn't work if you do like a samba. That doesn't work. So we're going 1E and a 2E and 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay, so you can see that it's kind of falling off the beat rather than with the samba stuff, it was kind of really reinforcing the beat, landing on it. 1, 2, 3. So one really common thing to do with the snare drum, just around that bass drum, would be to play on 1 and then 2E and a on the snare as well. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Now with all that going on, we need something to kind of give us a reference point of the pulse. So what you probably want to do with the right hand is play either on the hats, shoulder on the edge, bell, once again shoulder, or, and I'm going to do it on the cowbell, just play really solid quarter notes. Okay, it doesn't have to be fast, it has to be super in time, because there's so much stuff falling around the beat that listen to it without the pulse. You know, it doesn't have any groove to it yet. We have to kind of tie it all in together with some kind of pulse. We'll play it on the cowbell. Okay, immediately it actually starts to sound really cool, and the syncopation really comes alive because we know where the actual pulse is and where everything's falling around. So that's a basic pattern. We can add other things in like ghost notes, extra accents. You can move it around the toms as well.